Hello everyone, welcome to Spreadsheet Gaming. This is my introduction video to classes in Grim Dawn. This will just be basic. I'm not going to go into all the details and all sorts of class combinations right now. As a first note to this, there's a lot of other gamers out there who have put out great videos on this game as well. I'd encourage you to go take a look at their work as well. Give them a thumbs up if you like them. If you like mine, or if it helps at all, or if it's interesting, just give me a thumbs up at the bottom. I'd appreciate it. Right now, just jump right into it. The basic overview of the classes. We have the soldier class here, which if you're an online gamer or you played many other games, this is primarily going to be your tank character. At first looking for starters, and maybe even first play, this class may not seem so exciting to play. It's not as aggressive as a lot of the others, but as you move through it and as you practice and play with it more off and on, you will get to enjoy and see all sorts of different combinations you can have from this. Whereas other classes can tend to be very aggressive, this class can tend to be very passive aggressive. Just a lot of things that you can do with it. Just even from the buffs at the very top of the tree here, even if you look at those, once you get the option, you can't activate both of these at the same time, but just clicking one of them gives you an entirely different play style. So that's an overview of your soldier class. Very simple, very basic. We're going to go over here to the Demolitionist. Demolitionist is a really fun one, really different twist in your normal realm of fantasy games. Instead of just dealing with your magic casters and arcane casters and things like that, this is going to be dealing with things from explosives, your grenades, to grenades that throw out fire, grenades that throw out fire and lightning. This was really great the time I saw this, or when I first got into this, all the way to the point of launching mortars and heavy ordnance, the big one. Just really fantastic. Just fantastic play, fantastic options, the ability to dual-wield pistols, just all sorts of fun things that you can do here, and have a great time with it. Primarily, this tree is going to be specializing in a lot of fire damage, with some options to strengthen electricity damage. But that's all. I'll go into that for now. That's your Demolitionist class. Then you're going to get into your Occultist class. This is going to be your dark art dealer of magic damage. He's going to be dealing with poisons and acids and diseases that spread and jump between people, and plagues, things that you can cast like that. Really, really fun things that you can do. Vitality damage, directly attacking people's health, not even doing magic damage specifically, but directly attacking their vitality. All the way up to dealing with chaos damage and dropping chaos bolts down out of the sky on people's heads. This class does have a Hellhound that you can summon. Really fun. A lot of people like pet classes. If you're into that, then you're most likely going to want to have their Occultist class and dual class with another one, but I'm not going to get into that until the end. So anyway, you have a pet here, your Hellhound. You have a Storm familiar, but a Storm Raven basically. So that's a basic overview there. And we'll step over now to the Nightblade. Nightblade is really fun. If you played other games online, you'll probably have gotten to the point, or Dungeons & Dragons games, where you've wanted to maybe play a specialized character called the Shadow Dancer, things like that. Never really had that chance in other games, and I played a good deal of them. But this game really gives you a chance to get into those specs and abilities, and you get to really enjoy those abilities, such as Shadow Strike, the ability to vanish and instantly, go across the screen at 300 times your speed and reappear and do massive damage. And of course, strangely, and this is interesting, while you are going to be dealing with pierce damage and dual-wielding swords or any melee weapon that you want, your primary damage is going to be the element cold damage, although you can have some variations of that and choices if you want. A lot of double target and triple target damage dealing abilities. We'll get into that more later, but that is a basic overview of the Nightblade. Then on to the Arcanist. The Arcanist has been a bit of a conundrum to a lot of people. Rather difficult to play. At least from my playstyles, a lot of other people's playstyles, some people have just outright complained against it. A few have been able to really make it work for them. We'll get into that later, but really a large damage output, but at the same time at the expense of draining your mana like you can't imagine. Even though you have abilities such as the ability to decrease the cost of your spells by a significant amount and the ability to increase your mana or recharge your mana at a high velocity, still you'll find yourself gasping for mana if you don't know what's going on. So anyway, there's your Arcanist, and we'll go to the last one now. Shaman is really great, really enjoyed this. As I mentioned before, I was playing this before the release of the game for the past couple of years, and I enjoyed seeing how they brought in characters that were similar to Titan's Quest. And I've been waiting for this class, even though I did not know it was coming. I was waiting for a class like this to be released and was very pleased when it was like this. Really good, to the point of dropping totems, turning or calling different animal spirits in to help you, calling a pet in here. This is the other class I was talking about. Would probably be great to double class if you really want to get into pet damage. A lot of potential, a lot of fun things right there. So there's your Shaman class. And as the last thing for classes, I will go into double specking right now. With all of these classes here, there's a lot of potential, a lot of ability to just enjoy a single style play. The enjoyment of that is that you get to really get into the upper parts of the trees, really specialize, just have a massively powerful character. And you'd be totally fine in many cases just soloing in one class. But if you want to, at level 10, you get the ability to double spec in another class of your choice. And that is a really fun thing to do as well too. There are so many different combinations. Unlike a lot of other games, a lot of other MMOs, that you're required to follow a specific path, a specific trail, a specific tech tree. I can't even get into right now how many different options you have of choosing not only a class and a tree, but also all the different variations of combining classes. It's an amazing amount of things that you can do. And as you'll notice, when you specialize in one thing more than another, the character or the class title of your character will slowly change as well to fit the class you're working with. So anyway, that is a very basic overview of the different classes. I'm not going to get into Devotion right now because that does not deal with classes. That's something else entirely. So I hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And again, welcome to Spreadsheet Gaming, and this is a Grim Dawn video.